Lupin's numbers were great yesterday, but the stock was under pressure. What more have you picked up on Lupin? Because the stock has bounced back 4%.
Absolutely. So we have a good, decent commentary that's coming from the management when they spoke to CNBC-TV18. Specifically in terms of the India business, they expect this buoyancy also to continue. This time, respiratory side of the business saw and faced some bit of a pressure, but they're expecting that to start seeing a recovery coming in FY26. So keep an eye out on that one. Other than that, diabetes business of the segment of the business that is expected to see single-digit growth coming in from FY26. Currently, that impact is going to be because there are a couple of exclusivities that will come off in Q4. So because of that, FY26 for diabetes segment, which is seeing a 11% growth this time, maybe could come to single-digit growth. But post FY26, again, we'll start seeing double-digit growth coming in for that segment. Now, margins, they've given a guidance of 22.5 to 23.5% margin guidance for FY26, and onwards also they are expecting margins to see further more improvement. On the US front, they're expecting $250 million average sales per quarter coming in from FY26 and onwards. So they're quite optimistic on the US sales. Spiriva, they expect the market share to ramp up going forward in Q4 and FY26 as well. Albuterol on the other side maybe could see some bit of a pressure in terms of market share, but they're expecting to sustain these levels. Not much of an issue in terms of competition. Only impact maybe could come in Q4, but going forward, again, a strong commentary coming in there. Company continues to invest on the respiratory side of the business. So yes, commentary especially on semaglutide is positive. That will come in 2027 for the company. So a lot of positive outlooks that are there coming in from the company for FY26 and onwards.
Thank you so much, Vinny, for joining us and giving us a sense of how exactly Lupin panned out. In fact, earlier today, we also spoke to the management of Lupin on the company's diabetes and cardio segments, US sales, and the H2 FY25 outlook. Let's listen in.
Diabetes and cardio, I would take it in one breath now because increasingly we look at it as metabolic disorders. I think this is the largest segment for Lupin between the two of them, diabetes and respiratory. Diabetes in particular, we're growing 30% ahead of the market. It's a very important category. Obviously, we made acquisitions as well. In this quarter, we'll actually, at the end of the quarter, we'll actually have exclusivity going off for two products, which will bring the growth down to single digit in the diabetes segment for the next fiscal. But thereafter, we see strong double-digit growth happening all over again.
Yeah, so overall for the business, we are very optimistic to continue, from this level of revenues to 235 million to, get to an average of 250 plus in the quarters ahead, the next fiscal year, rather. Hopefully, you're going to see the Spiriva share ramp up this quarter and the quarters ahead as well. And albuterol, while in the last quarter you didn't see the impact of the share loss to competition, we had anticipated it and we would expect it in the quarters ahead. So Spiriva and albuterol will continue to be major contributors on the respiratory front.
We'll slip into a very short break. On the other side, we've got a very interesting discussion lined up. Ashok Vadhva, Group CEO of Ambit, and Sushant Bhansali, CEO of Ambit Asset Management, will join in to discuss their small cap strategy and the new fund that they've launched, a small cap fund for Japanese investors.